Hello my wet shaving family, this is Maja and it's a Monday and welcome to my corner in the internet. If you've not been here before, this is a shaving video. Yes, it is a shaving video. Yes, and I am female, and if you don't know why we shave, then look in the info box. There's 2 videos there that will say why. Right, let's get on with it. Today I'm using my poor Mr. Mitchell's wool fat. Hasn't been used for so long that I pulled it out. He's gone all a bit wrinkly. Look at that, he's gone a bit wrinkly. But anyway, smells still fantastic and still performs fantastic. Right, I have my little Q-shave scuttle here. There's no water in there today, and I'm using a brush that I won. Oops. Which is, I'm just taking the little Ever Ready, original Ever Ready, but that had been reknotted with a badger, a very dense badger, and it is a lovely little brush. And there you can see Mitchell's has really done me proud, and there's still some in the bottom. So this is going to be more than enough. So let's get on and I'll show you the razor in a second. I went to the post office this morning. I've just stood 3/4 of an hour to get into the post office. Maybe it wasn't quite as long as that, but it certainly was half an hour. Right, Mitchell's, a classic, smells just clean and good. Yes, and it will dissipate a little bit more with a badger, with a natural hair, than it does. You've got to work it a bit harder on the face than any other soap. The Hustlinger is the same, which is the Austrian Mitchell's wool fat. Just got to work it a little harder. I found the triggers with the natural hair brushes. You got to soak them and then really not just press the water out, but really shake it out so that there's hardly any water in the brush, just that the bristles are wet. But in the shave bowl you're using, do bloom the soap, and you can bloom it with a little bit more water, because that water will be then soaked up by the bristles, and then you'll achieve what you're achieving. So the suspect of today, crime, hair crime, is the RazoRock Eco UFO. Yeah, very nice single edge. Let me hold it there. Single edge razor, and in it I have a Personna, and it's on its 3rd use. There you go. I think in the photo I put a Gillette, but then I noticed I had already a Personna open, so I swapped it out for that. So here we go. Let's not shave off all my head hair. Okay. And the camera's behaving for once, haha. Right, I have already shaved some hair off. This is a lovely lightweight razor, superb price. You can see I've been wearing hats again outside. Woolly hat in this case. Let's look, lots of hair. I'm in a disheveled state. I hope your weekend was lovely. got to do some shopping, grocery shopping. And this is a grocery shop I'm going to have to be doing in a queue, as in literally go to the shop, not one that I can do online. It's the last minute fresh stuff that I need to get. I'm already dreading it. Right, this Mitchell's, like any other soap that contains a lot of fat, lanolin fat, likes warm water to start off with. And not a lot. So I put into my bowl for blooming about 1/4 of an inch. Of hot water onto the soap for blooming. I use hot water to soak the brush so that the bristles are nice and warm. And then more head hair. And then you lather. Would have been ideal if I would have filled the scuttle with warm water as well. That would have quickened the process, but I haven't really got the time today to wait for that much hot water to come through. So I didn't. Oops. I've got so much. Look at this loveliness. You can also face lather this. But as I said, if you've got sensitive skin, don't try to face lather this, because you will have to work it well and you might then just get bristle burn. Whether it's synthetic or natural. This is, at first, it feels a bit odd with this razor because it's got this odd shape. I just cut myself there. Don't know. Can't see any blood. No. But it is actually I don't know, it guides itself. Don't know how to express. I'm trying to think of how to express myself there. Oh. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to go to the post office again before Christmas, because the weather report is really pants. It's going to be raining and raining from today on. And I don't want to be standing in the rain, no covers there. It's horrible. Right. I don't know, today I just went completely freestyle and just grabbed the first soap, first razor, the first after treatment and so on. I just went completely freestyle. First brush that got into my eye. You don't know, not like that. That sounds wrong. Let's just wash this off so you can see this lovely brush. And it's served me well. I think this wasn't very well broken in. I think that's what the problem was, why it wasn't passed on. But it is slowly breaking in. In fairness, yes, it took quite a little bit to break in, but it's now getting there. And it's a lovely little brush. And I'm in two minds whether I want to gel tip it or not, because it is lovely as it is. Right, let's dried it off a little bit. There, so here we go. When I got it, the writing was almost gone, so I upgraded it a bit, but the R here is a tiny bit less pronounced as all the other letters. There you go. And that is the lovely knot. And it's now starting really to bloom nicely, as in open up nicely, and the tips are getting softer. There's the odd scritch in there still. But it's a lovely little brush. Right, Maja, you're talking too much. I'm using today Humphrey's, Melon and Cucumber and Tea Tree. Can't say it enough, I definitely like the tea tree in there. Let's that dry off. I'm actually going to rinse out my Mitchells today. I've got quite a bit in the bottom. I had still quite a bit of soap in the bottom, so I must have only used about 1/4 gram there, or lathered about 1/4 gram. Waiting for the Humphreys to dry, which is nearly there. Yeah, I've had a lot of questions about the Q-Shave scuttle lately. And yes, I find it is a fantastic little scuttle in size and in depth. Two downsides of it, and with the knobs and the inside, it does lather very, very well, but the silicone stopper, as you know, has fallen in. Even though I tried my hardest not to push it in, I sort of knocked this and it went straight down, and there's no chance getting it back up again. That's why it has now a cork stopper. Just wanted to show you the inside. So that's one downside. It is ceramic. That might be another downside for you if you're clumsy. And the other thing I don't like is that it's got such a huge branding on the side. So that's why I always show this side. But yeah, otherwise I like it a lot. So I'm now putting on some Aloe Propolis cream. I think I've got a huge mess here. Everything's wet. I made a lot of mess today. There we go. Put that on. Do you find also with the radiators on, with the heating on, that your skin really dries out even more? I find myself putting on cream about 3 times a day now. And to finish everything off, I've pulled this out. That's Pinnaud Clubmann Brandy Spice. Fits in with the season. Here we go. Let's just put that on. Oh, there's a very close shave. That stings even after the lotion a little bit. Super close. So, I don't know. I'm out of subjects, guys. I'm not, but nothing really super interesting has happened. TV's been boring. I've been watching a few films, old ones. Some more rubbish than others. And that's basically it that I've been Saturday and Sunday not been doing very much at all, just resting. So anyway, I'm loving you and leaving you. I'm missing you already. Hope for you to come back soon, and I'll have the rest of this week. I've looked out 2 samples that I got, PAA samples. That'll be hopefully Wednesday and Friday. If not, it's definitely going to be in the week. But see you then, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.